What's going on, guys? HQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I'm back. I'm in the building. The beat is hot. The single is fresh, without a shadow of a doubt. First time to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. You will not regret it. You'll get that daily dose of news and commentary. Um, Jumping right into the video, because I got a few things to go over. As y'all probably seen on Christmas Day, I mean, they had a delivery out there in Nashville, Tennessee, and it won't deliver. We were looking. Somebody must have been naughty, not nice. That's all I know. I mean, folk out there acting a fool, a bombing. RV rolled up out there, and yeah, just blew up. I mean, it's just like, I mean, you're like, what the hell going on out here, bruh? I mean, I'm trying to figure the thing out. Now, I'm gonna go through a few things that I've found so far on it. Of course, when the cops had initially went out there, um, to the scene, they got called because they said that there was gunshots. Okay, that was the initial thing. We had an anonymous caller. Of course, everybody's always anonymous, and they said there were gunshots. So when they got out there, there weren't no gunshots to be had. So I mean, obviously, you see right here, had the reports of shots fired in the area, and they decided to evacuate the buildings nearby. But I mean, I mean, they want none of that going on. They said they were knocking on the doors whenever the RV exploded. But they said that the actual RV had a recording, uh, and it was saying that there was a bomb that would detonate within 15 minutes. Now, from what somebody else was saying on another page that actually had it recorded. Yeah, we see right here. It says, if you can hear this message, evacuate now. Said it was a female voice up there. That was actually saying that to the crowd out there, which begs the question. I mean, what exactly is going on here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, I mean, if I'm gonna bomb some folks, I ain't looking to tell nobody to leave so I can bomb them. I mean, it's just like, I just want to bomb an area, but just because I feel like bombing it today. But I don't want to have no collateral damage out there as far as people go. Just want to tear up a few buildings, knock down a few tree limbs, and let everybody know I was here, you know, and that I meant business. It's like, I mean, that's not usually the way bombings go. Bombings usually don't go like, hey man, y'all get out of the area so I can bomb you. You know what I'm saying? So I can bomb this area. And so we see that right there as far as everybody got out of the area. And I'll actually switch over and show y'all a few of the photos of the area right quick. Well, as we can see right here, but I mean, they straight up, man, they smacked Hooters. Come on, man. Man, y'all gonna take Hooters out? I heard they struggling anyway. The whole feminism movement, that girls in scantily clad clothes, they're like, we got to get rid of that. So Hooters are struggling. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just thought maybe it's because you wouldn't let nobody do no indoor dining, what I'm saying, for a while. So I think just restaurants in general are struggling. But you see right there, all the trees knocked down. Got the firemen out here. They look like I don't know, they waiting on something. I don't know what they waiting on. They're just sitting there watching that stuff burn up. I mean, get your hose out, bro. What you doing, man? So we got that. We see the cops out here with their dogs. They're just trying to smell one out. I mean, I don't know what they got going on out here, but I mean, come on, man. So we see the cars caught on fire. And I think they actually said that there were 41 buildings that were actually damaged. See the windows blown out. But if you in the area, Bo, I mean, I hope you won't sleep. That thing woke you up. There ain't no doubt about that. You might have peed and poo-pooed yourself. I ain't gonna lie to you, bud. That stuff is traumatic. Ain't no doubt. And so we see a little bit closer up. Okay, the fire is finally put out there. I guess the firefighters put it out, or maybe they just watched it burn for the for the duration. I don't know if those cars were there previously, but okay, you see the fire hose coming up through there. We got that, and then lastly we've got this building right here. It got blown up, and I don't know if this is some different. This is more close-ups right here, and another close-up right there. That car burning. So we seen all that right there. All right, so within that, the building that it blew up beside of was the AT&T. That was one of the main ones, AT&T and T-Mobile. had a few outages, knocked out some services. Not only there, they said down in Alabama too. But I got another graphic that I'll show y'all in a few that makes me raise an eyebrow because I see some red spots elsewhere. But as of the recording, they still trying to get the stuff all squared away. Man, they were saying out there at Walmart, Bo, if you didn't have cash on you, you couldn't buy nothing, Bo. They can't run your credit card. Now hold on a second. Now here's what I'm trying to say, Bo. They've been telling me that they've been out of change for forever. You know what I'm saying? Since March, we ain't had no change, no silver stuff, Bo. Ain't even had no pennies to get you. Now all of a sudden you want me to pay in cash. Hold on a second, bro. You find some change all of a sudden? It took a bombing for you to find some change. I mean, dang, come on, man. Hit me with something better than that. Now you want me to pay in cash. Dang, bro. I thought we were moving cash. That's what happened. See, this is why we need cash. Because I'm trying to tell you, and that's another reason why, I don't know, I started moving stuff into different locations. I ain't gonna lie to you, because, man, if you have a collapse of the system for a few days, for a few weeks, man, can you go buy anything? You know what I'm saying? If all your money's in the bank, woo, boy, you might be in trouble. That's all I know. Because it'd be like, bruh, bud, the system's down. We can't get no cash out for you. Sorry. I'm like, oh, man, but I got to buy this food. I mean, or if you're drunk or something, you got to buy that alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't want to go a day or two without that. Folks be having the DTs, and you got to swing on them out there. But beyond that, yeah, it says right here that cell phone and internet service from Nashville to Alabama was still disrupted. Okay, so we're seeing all that right there. But it looks like they finally are linking this to a particular individual. We'll jump right into him. And we see right here that they're actually investigating a gentleman by the name of Anthony Quinn Warner. He is currently the person of interest for the FBI. Now they got the FBI out there, but I mean the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I mean, I'm glad to see that they're able to come back. Let me stop this right here. That they're able to come back and do something of note, maybe. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to them out there checking out why Bubba Wallace got a rope hanging up on his door. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, so they out there, they're checking this guy right here out, Anthony Quinn Warner. And from what they got right here, you see him out here staking out the place that he lives at. And they got the FBI agents and the Metro Nashville Police both out there checking him out. He's at 100 block of Bakertown Road in Antioch. I don't know if I said that right or not, but but we see multiple scenes right here where they standing out there, and of course we see that particular RV. But I found this other thing that was pretty interesting about him. Let me scroll back up to the top about Anthony Quinn Warner itself, and the reason why they're checking him out is because the similar RV had been parked at his place for God knows how long, okay? For a while. So, of course, Anthony Quinn Warner, he's 63 years old, okay? And from what they saying right here, man, 63-year-old, ain't hardly got no family, and ain't got no wife and no kids, as usual. When something happens that's weird and makes no sense, the folks always ain't got no kids, hardly got no family, and they just wanted to do something random that day. They woke up and said, well, I'm tired of this RV, and I'm tired of AT&T and Hooters. I'm going to show them what's good today. But I'm going to tell folk to evacuate first. I'm like, hold on a second. Now, what I forgot to tell you is that in the actual the crime scene, they found what they call the human remains, okay? Now, if there was somebody inside of the vehicle and it blew up, of course, that's all that's left is remains, just like Splatterbud. That's all that's left of them, okay? But they starting to, because I don't think they've actually found Anthony Quinn Warner. He wasn't even there. He wasn't even at his crib. So they're thinking maybe he was the one sitting inside the vehicle. Maybe that's his remains. So they done scooped that stuff up, and then I think his mom is still alive. So they went out there to scoop some DNA up from the mom and check this thing out good. You know, they trying to get to the bottom of this. I can't get them to get to the bottom of nothing else, but we're gonna get to the bottom of this one, without a doubt. So we see right here, man, all they really got at this dude is a high school photo. Look, man, the thing in black and white, Bo. I mean, come on, man. I ain't gonna be able to identify this dude from no from no high school photo. Come on, man. I mean, you might as well not even put that thing out, but I don't even get it. But boy, they say right here that the neighbor, of course, didn't want a name printed. Come on now, put your name out there. I don't want to be caught up in the rigmarole. But look, Bo, if you came out and said something, they ain't gonna know that you that you were nearby enough to know a little bit about him. Says she lived near him for 25 years. Never known his last name. Said about 5'5", grayish hair, kind of long. So maybe he does similar, kind of long. Maybe he still got them long locks. He never got out of the what was it, the Woodstock and all that stuff. So he still got the long locks out there. So they haven't made any arrests yet, of course, and it's not clear whether Warner's dead or alive. Cause yeah, he wasn't there when they went to go check him out. They went and banged on the door. Bruh ain't in there, man. He ain't there at all. So they ain't sure if that's him out there splattered across the across at&t and Hooters and those 41 other buildings or not. They said it might be. That might be him. So right here, the authorities have told CNN that the explosion was likely a suicide bombing. Man, I don't know about that, man. But look, usually when folks do suicides, there's some type of note that's left, some type of long poem or soliloquy or something, man. I'm trying to tell you. Man, folks usually like to let folks know that they taking themselves out. And it's just a suicide note usually comes along with it. Let everybody know the pain and agony they were feeling. They usually just don't take themselves out. That's what I'm saying. But we're gonna get right down here into some things that they know about them, and they talking about they got more than 500 investigative leads and are looking into multiple individuals. I mean, 500. I mean, but folk on the phone like that, man, they leading you all over the place. Come on, man, 500. I mean. It's just all kind of folks come. Oh yeah, man, I think I know who bombed them. I think I know who bombed the area, without a doubt. It's Jimmy next door because I don't like him. Jimmy got an RV around that year, man. This thing look like it's from the RV looks like it's from like the I don't know 90s, but it don't look brand new. I'm sorry, bro. And of course you see the similar RV strolling right through there. So I mean they linking it right because the RV's no longer at his place. And from what I'm understanding, they said it was out there a few days before. So I mean, it makes sense to me to kind of link them to it. But I got a feeling something else is going on, and I don't know if we'll ever get down to the bottom of it because once you start knocking out uh, cell towers and internet, what's going on during that time? Is somebody doing some sneaky, shady stuff? I mean, you never know, bruh. And they all, like I said, they always link this to some old dude who ain't never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't heard a hair on nobody's head, and all of a sudden he said, "Yep, today is the day that I'm letting go of the ghost." Okay, I got to get down today. So some of the things to know about Anthony Quinn Warner is that he worked with computers, was unmarried, without children. State records show he had license to install alarms. So I mean, what's crazy about this is that they said he worked with a company called Custom Alarms, but it doesn't come up in corporate records. Like, hold on a second now, man. Folks who don't show up in corporate records, but but he's in online records linked to that company, boy. You're like, hold on a second, boy. We got something going on here. Now, the place was founded in 2000, but it says that the annual sales for Custom Alarms Electric is around $70,000. I'm like, that it? I mean, Bo, he got to be working by himself at $70,000. I mean, but here's the crazy thing. Of course, license expired. You know that's the way it always is. It's kind of like my man Doloff. I ain't heard nothing else from Doloff actually. He out there. Oh yeah, I'm out there security. He done blasted somebody. Oh, he ain't even got no license. But I'm trying to tell you, there's a whole lot of crazy stuff going on around this joint. So we see that right there, talking about that's one of the things. But here's the other thing that that is the key. And the other three things ain't really nothing. They just a whole bunch of a wish wash. But it says he had a quitclaim deed. Says that Anthony Quinn Warner recently gave his house to a Los Angeles woman for $0, but she claims she knows nothing about it. Okay, so this is weird. All right, this is weird, bud. Because like I said, that RV's old. He showed up in the property at the property address with the RV in the 1980s and was there until the current date. So, a quitclaim deed available through Davidson County records showed that on November 25, 2020, Warner, for unclear reasons, gave the property in Antioch to an unmarried Los Angeles, California woman named Michelle Swing for $0. Gave it right to her, okay? The deed confirms that Warner was unmarried. Michelle L. Swing has ties to Tennessee and is 29 years old, according to online records. Her Facebook page is deleted, of course. And so the Daily Mail reached Swing and said she claimed she knew nothing about the house, but they called her Lisa Swing. Okay, all right, that sounds good. She also told the Daily Mail, in the state of Tennessee, you can deed property to someone else without their consent or their signature or anything. I didn't even buy the house. He just deeded it over to me without my knowledge. So this all is very weird to me. That's about all I can say. So it says right here she declined to say whether she had ever met Warner or the family ties to him, saying, I've been told to direct everything else to the FBI. So something going on right there, bud. Well, come on now. This dude's going to pick this name out of a hat and just write it down on the deed and give it to her for $0? I'm like, hold on a second now, bruh. This stuff don't make no sense. But here's the crazy thing. This ain't the first time this has happened, okay? It ain't the first time. It's got a second property at a different address on Bakertown Road, was previously transferred to Swing via quitclaim deed. First, the property belonged to Warner's parents. It was quitclaimed to his brother, and then to Anthony Q. Warner, who quitclaimed it to Swing. In March 2019, Swing quitclaimed the property to a woman named Betty Lane. Now, you see what I'm saying here? But she's like, man, I don't even know what's going on, man. I'm just confused. And all of a sudden, but there's a whole lot of stuff swinging her way. Swinging. And then she done sent it to Betty Lane. I tried to look up stuff for Betty Lane, but I couldn't really find anything. And I seen some stuff over here from Michelle L. Swing, a little biography. Some folks dug some stuff up. Man, this looks like a late 40s photo right here, man. I ain't sure, but this looks like something legit. Man, a bad looking woman. I mean, alright. So you sit here and you look through her history. I mean, there ain't nothing really happening here, but just like, yeah, went to high school, went to college, worked some places. Now, this place right here, Data Flow Enterprise, where she worked from January 10th January of 2010 to May of 2012. I tried to look some stuff up for it, and the last thing that it's got posted is in 2012. But the link there is still good. There's something right now. I'm like, man, I don't know, bud. I couldn't find no information on the place at all. But you see right here, February 2016, 2018, she's in San Francisco. So she's actually in Los Angeles, okay? So that's where she's currently residing. So it's just like, how was this dude from Tennessee giving you some stuff? You live in Los Angeles and you don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of and then all of a sudden the Facebook page deleted. I don't know what type of of story she got or what's going on there. But we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Maybe. We might not. Now, I want to show y'all something interesting with the actual cell tower outages. Now, when I looked up as far as what the Tennessean had as far as the outages, man, I know they were saying that it went from Tennessee to Alabama, but I see some spots elsewhere. Like I see some spots right down here in Atlanta, a red spot. Right down here in North Carolina, almost look like Charlotte. Tampa has some action. You see these yellow spots where you might have some issues. Los Angeles and San Francisco. Let me know. Got a little bit of a red spot in Seattle, New York, Washington. So I mean, Chicago, smack dab. I don't know if that's Kansas or not. Might be Dallas, Houston. So I mean, what we got going on here? You know what I'm saying? It hit quite a few cities right there at the same time. That's all I'm saying. I see some yellow and some red right there in some cities that they ain't speak about. So it begs the question, what exactly is going on here? I mean, man, folks usually don't go around unless they doing the jihad thing, man. But when they do the jihad, bud, okay, jihad, cream out jihad and go and they hopefully they go to meet their 72 virgins or how many virgins they get. That's some old horn dogs, what they are. But how many virgins you get, I don't know. Uh, uh, they usually take folks with them, okay? They don't come out there and be like, hey, man, y'all get out there because I'm about to blow myself up. No, man, y'all got 15 minutes to leave. I'm going to blow myself up. They don't, they don't come out and say that. They just walk in the middle of a crowd of folks and they blow themselves up along with other folks as well. So, this isn't the way you usually do a suicide, okay? Suicide by bombing without hurting other people is not usually the way people perform things. You know what this kind of smells like? Kind of smells like the 2017 Las Vegas shooting. That's what it smells like to me. Where they had stuff, where they had bullets going straight through the top of people's skulls, straight down. It's like, hold on a second, bud. That ain't the angle. There ain't no way you get shot at that angle. And there's actually a guy on YouTube, Johnny Hoover, but he has devoted his a lot of his career to looking up stuff as far as the Las Vegas shooting, doing different angles, live testimony, live footage, and Bo, he said he's gotten to the point where he actually called out the folks he believed did it. And so he's got to mask his identity, but he's up there in a hat and some shades. I'm like, wow. So that's what it kind of smells like. I mean, we just sit right here, this random dude, 64-year-old, say, yep, seemed like a good day to shoot some folks. It's just like, man, usually folks got a history of issues. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this in the comment section below. I know this is probably pretty long, but hey, I was trying to bring you all the information that I had on it so far. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I do want to know what y'all's thoughts are. If y'all seen anything else, man, I tried to look up all I could look up. I couldn't see where anything else was happening today that would have been, or yesterday that would have been significant to where you would need to cause an outage. But yeah, it's kind of weird how they go right over there and blow up the at&t place. And at&t does have quite a bit of 5G around in the area as well. So they got their 5G up. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery so far. So like I said, I want to know what y'all's thoughts are in the comment section below. Your theories. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.